Again, with our greatest joy, we want to say you are highly welcome to the Abba Organic Farm Liberia Farmers Union program. This program is meant to carry agriculture to its highest. We are here because we believe in agriculture and we believe that agriculture contributes towards the progress of Liberia and to give us sustainable growth in our economy. And most especially, agriculture is where we find peace because agriculture builds community, society, and a nation. And agriculture is the strength of every nation. So tonight we like to say you are massively welcome to the Abba Organic Farm, Liberia Farmers Union, where we will be putting agriculture at the center of all that we do. Again, kindly share our video. Your usual host is Madam Abba A. Anderson, and I'm also joined by our professor, whom will be giving you his full name and a bit of background of himself. So as we progress, we just want to say you are highly, highly welcome. Professor, you are very welcome to the Abba
Thank
Organic Farm.
you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Well, I'm Augustine Gomuya again from the Colleton University, from the Agriculture College. And I work with the Animal Science Department in Colleton University. Where I did general agriculture, so are all over. Are all over. Again, say thanks to Abba Organic Farmer Union for allowing me to be on the platform so that we can share the little we have learned over the years. And also being part of this family, I'm very, very much happy because I'm learning a lot. I learn from them. So learning is not just a one-day thing. We continue to learn. We continue to identify our mistakes, and then we continue to learn. So thank you very much for the program.
Thank you, Professor. And also, we want to say thanks to our many listeners who have first time joined us or those that have been with us right from the start. We want to say we appreciate your time, your trust in us. We also want to encourage you to kind of share this video because this video might just be the right video for those that are listening and those that are yet to listen to it. So we want you to spread this message, and through that message, we can then be able to elevate agriculture in all aspects in Liberia. Remember, agriculture is not just about planning, it's beyond that. Agriculture reaches and touches us in many different forms and many different ways. And in talking about agriculture, we can then learn the importance of agriculture and how well agriculture can be able to benefit us as human beings and as a nation, and how agriculture can strengthen us as a society. So this is how we like to welcome you on this program and this edition tonight. Thank you.
Welcome to Abba Organic Farm, Liberia Farmers Union. With Abba Organic producing high quality food with low environmental impact, organic farming will play an essential role in developing and maintaining a sustainable food system in Liberia. To achieve this target and to help the organic sector reach its full potential, Abba Organic Farm, Liberia Farmers Union, is putting forth an action plan for increased organic production in Liberia, including encouraging and supporting Liberians to go back to the soil and produce more food, negotiating and shifting local farm products for timely income benefits of farmers, working with farmers to grow more food, eat some, sustain their homes, and supply other parts of the world, training farmers to transition from manual to mechanized farming. In Abba Organic Farm, Liberia Farmers Union, Our mission is to ensure a stable supply of affordable food to increase and safeguard the income of Liberian farmers to keep Liberia and its rural areas sustainably vibrant. You can become a member of Abba Organic Farm Liberia Farmers Union right now. Just dial 0880 547 543 or 0776 570 925 or 0886 199 or 0777 567777, or you can directly contact our CEO Abae Addison on +447 943 523387 and you join immediately. Abba Organic Farm Liberia Farmers Union, we are partners for good.
And so we are partnering for good, and this is how we like to welcome you again on this edition of the Abba Organic Farm Liberia Farmers Union program. And this program is meant to elevate agriculture, as we said in the previous video. It is actually meant to escalate the voices of the voiceless, to bring to light the challenges that agriculture and the people that are involved into it. There are challenges brightly out there. And together we believe by giving the opportunity to those that are directly involved into agriculture will help to minimize the challenges and also will be able to elevate them from their challenges into a transformed society where agriculture will be prioritized, agriculture will be engaged with, agriculture will be motivated through the initiative of the Abba Organic Farm partners, international partners, and local partners, governments, and the rest of the world will see agriculture from a different perspective. This is where we want to encourage the youth into knowing the truth of agriculture. And this is where we want to bring to light the future in agriculture. And that is why we are here tonight. So give us your ears, please, and share this video. Let this video be able to reach to as many as possible. And let us all work together for the betterment of Liberia and for farmers across the world. Thank you. So, Mr. Gawia, we want to say again, we are glad and we are honored to have you on this show tonight, bringing us more educative measures and giving us the strength to learn the importance of agriculture and what are the effects of agriculture in our daily lives and our generations to come. We want to say you are massively welcome again.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, CEO, for that great introduction. Yes, indeed, agriculture is very much important to nation building. So we are going to talk on that topic. Agriculture is important for nation building. So we are going to outline few things that make agriculture to be very much important to nation building. One of the subtopics we are going to discuss is food supply. We know that we as humans, we consume food, and where those food coming from, again, is from the land. And who people produce this food is agriculturalists. So agriculture is provide food and also feeds for livestock. In animal science, we can't say animal food, we say animal feeds. So like the wheat brand, like the rice brand, the pancana cake, where those things coming from? From agriculture. And then the animal utilize that to turn those feeds into protein for us, and we get good protein from animals. So you see that. If the
Yeah.
farmer was not planning to get those feeds for the animal, and then the animal turn that feeds into protein, like we go for air, we go for meat, we go for milk, could we have it? No. So agriculture is very much important because it gave us food, it supply food, be a animal for us to eat, be a vegetable, be a root and tuber, etc., etc. Agriculture provide that for us, and we eat these things to make us healthy, to make us healthy. For example, if you went to the hospital, you face problem, health problem, the doctor will tell you eat this food, eat this food. If indeed there was no agriculture, where we could get those protein from, where we could get those things that the body need to grow from, if from agriculture, that made us to say agriculture is important to nation building. We get a saying, healthy humans or healthy human being, healthy environment. When you are
Mhm.
healthy, you have the opportunity to work and then build the nations. And where can we get them from? From the food. So indeed, agriculture is important for nation building. The other thing we will talk about after the food supply is the source of income. Income generation. We generate income from agriculture. For example, those who do the mechanized farming, that is, they are doing it to sell. They get more money and they are rich. Some they say, okay, we will plant corn. They have cornfield, and those corn they harvest it and then sell it to the general public. They got more money, so it gave them income, it gave them money, and that money, what they can do with it, they send their children to school, they send their family to hospital, and they build nice area for them to be. So indeed, agriculture is very much important because it gave us income, and also it employed us. We had last one like the Firestone we have today in Liberia. Firestone, there are thousands
Mhm.
of Liberians there. If Firestone was not here that engaged in rubber production, you think the thousands of Liberians they are employed, it would be possible? No, no. So agriculture is important indeed. That is a provide a job, and those jobs we engage in, it give us money, it put money in our pocket to send our children to school. So again, agriculture is important. But one thing that made me sad is that the coming generation, the generation that coming, when they hears about agriculture, they are thinking that's a job. So people not willing, much people not willing to engage into agriculture. Agriculture not just a dirty job. In the world today, those who are rich today, many of them from the agricultural background, are they taking the courses to go in the bush to work? No, no. They are there. The knowledge they have, they put that knowledge into use. They are in the office, they employ people. And we have mechanized farming today. They get machines that will do the work. Where 100 persons will work today, 10 machines can do the job. Two machines can do the job, mechanized farming. So agriculture indeed is not a dirty work. So this is why the program is here to encourage not only our local farmers, but the generation that coming today to see agriculture from that perspective. It's not just a dirty job, but agriculture bring income to us. Agriculture make our life better. Agriculture give us help. So we want to encourage our people and the young one more especially because the other one they don't have the strength again to move here and there. So we the younger one, if we want to see Liberia to another level, young ones today that are going to school, we are encouraging them to engage in agriculture, go to schools and learn. When you learn, you will put that knowledge into use that the country will be built. So we are encouraging you. And one of the area again we will talk about is the provisions of the raw material. Like we were talking about the Firestone today. They produce the raw material, and that raw material bring in foreign exchange. They take the rubber from here to the United States or whatsoever, and then money come in. The diamond, the gold, our timber, they take it from here and carry it. Then income come in. So agriculture indeed provide raw material for the world. If there was no agriculture, where they could get those raw material from? Nowhere. So agriculture is very, very much important to us as a growing economics. If we don't engage in agriculture, then it means that our economy will not grow because those raw material bring in foreign exchange, it bring in people, it bring in NGOs, and those NGOs that come in, they have the opportunity now to employ our citizens. So the citizens now will engage in agriculture, and then they bring back those money back to their family and build their family up. Again, agriculture is very much important. Also about the house we sleep in. Again, agriculture provide that. The timber, the window they are using today, the timber they are using to roof the house, where it coming from? From agriculture. So you see, people are saying now global warming, global warming. Why global warming? Because the forests have been reduced. The forest have been reduced. If we don't plant the forest, 10 years from now, things will be worse than this. So you see there. So agriculture is very much important. This is why in other countries they are now planting trees that will replace those ones that they are cutting. So we want to encourage again our youngsters to do that. Our timbers are going. Who there again to plant it? So we need to engage in agriculture so that our country can be better, so that our younger generation can again do something, can realize, can send their children to schools, can send their children when they are sent to better hospital that they will get a better health needs. So you see, people that are dying today because of the what? The poverty. The poverty. During the time the UN were here, you see, money was flowing, right? Yes. So when they left, NGO gone. So you see, the local people now are suffering because when those guys were here, people could work and then get little money, send their children to school. So you see now the school today, majority of the children now going to school because why? There is no money. So where can we get money? Can we sit and put our hand between our legs? No, we need to engage the land. We have land. We have land. Why we can't engage it? Not in the red fund. Vegetable production, we can engage in the pepper, the cabbage, the vegetable, we can plant them. That can really help us. So if we don't have the knowledge, we just think that agriculture, that dirty work, then where are we going? Where are we heading to? So we are again encouraging our people, the young generation, to engage in agriculture.
Thank
Again,
you.
in school,
Yeah.
again, we hear about rural development. Rural development. Again, agriculture provide that. Agriculture help the rural people to develop. If we don't engage in farming, you think the rural area will be developed? No, no.
Yeah.
So
I just wanted to ask you on that because you see, people do not really understand the complexity of agriculture.
Mhm.
Agriculture is so complex to the point where I think there should be more awareness because the Bible even said the lack of knowledge many shall perish, and I see us perishing because we are not giving the message out to our younger generations, and our younger generation are now fully involved into what we do and the method behind it, because if we can share to the younger generation the method of how we do this and why are we really doing this, I think the mindset is going to change, the momentum is going to build, and the involvement is going to increase. What has happened in agriculture, it has been a yes coming of the way people perceive agriculture. People feel that agriculture is just when you have nothing, or you have not gone to school, or you do not know any trade, you have to just cope with agriculture, because that's the only place where whether you learn or you do not learn, you can have a job there. So it just requires skills. But we want the world now to understand that we are advocating for the mindset to be changed, the system to be changed. And you must be, we must be not surprised that only the generation know. Our lawmakers is yet to understand the value of agriculture. That's why today there is no law that governs the boundary of agriculture. That's why the education part of it. And you see, why is it that way? Because we have not had the opportunity to give in the grassroots, the institutions, that connectivity to know and understand the importance of agriculture. It took a lot of people a long time to even know that the clothes they are wearing, it actually came from those, from the field of agriculture. The house they are sleeping in, it actually came from the very soil. And if the human being, as us, we came from the soil. So there is no way that we can live without the soil. And that's where institutions, governmental institutions, or even private institutions need that creative awareness, because they have built that wall that, a human being, you are a human being and it's just done. No, you are a human being because there is a soil that you have to live in. If there is no soil, there will be no human. That's just the first thing that needs to first go down. Because if we can understand why the soil, it is important to us. And that's why when we even die, we still go back to the very soil. And all our lives grows with everything around us. Even the air that we breathe, if we do not have those substances that will give us the air, we will be dead. And unless we can create that atmosphere for that educative part of it, people will just see agriculture as the way they perceive it. And this is why we use this channel. Not because we know it all, but because we feel there is somewhere that needs to connect to the word. There is somewhere that is so empty and so vacuum. And that space needs to be closed to the understanding, the importance that even the lawmakers needs to understand. That's why they have to have law that work in the interest of the farmers. Because unless they can understand the value of agriculture, they will not anyway prevent or be able to work in the interest of the farmer. And as long as there is no law that governs that side or that industry, what is going to happen? The industry is just going to be dead. And once it is there is no momentum. And once there is no momentum, you don't find young people going in there. Why you see all the young people are just crazy about politics? Because our people invest everything into politics, even if you're telling them this thing you are doing is not good. Rather than them seeing it as an individual who is saying what is on their mind, they climax it into politics. So all our young people feel that you need smartphone and you need to be speaking, as a politician, then you are successful. You see? So because we have shifted the mindset of the generation, we have not actually taught them the right things. We see our focus living from the structure of life and the reality of life, and it's coming into fictional story where people look at Facebook as the word. I can dress right now and come here because I want to take a Facebook picture and try and look nice. But am I really the real person, the true picture? And that's where we are. There are more fictional stories that our young people mind has been more to. And even our generations. That's why they have no interest in agriculture. Because they feel agriculture is just somewhere that people that they didn't go to school or have never thought of going to school or maybe drop off from school or are less fortunate in life can find that space. But we want to tell them that as educated as you are or as created as you are, without the soil being your source, you are empty. You are empty because you need it to live, to breathe, to eat, to sleep. Even a house you are in today, it has to come from there. Even the food that you eat, the medication, like what you were just talking about. How can a hospital run without a medication? And where does the medication come from? It's the same place. So it's a diverse sector, and it's a massive sector that cannot, be rooted out in any form. But our people have not come to that. And it will take us years to get the mindset prepared for them because they have not come to that in no way. I'm telling you, in as much as they have the degrees upon degrees, they still lack the capacity to understand test value. And that's what drove Liberia into where it is now. And not only Liberia, China had the same problem years back. But they had to come to realization and knowing the fact that, no, we are struggling because of what we are taught we are being into. But we need to rethink and bring back the true meaning of life. When God created man, he didn't put man how they call this thing, in space. No, he brought man on the earth. And where he brought man into the garden. As long as you do not understand why God will not put man in his space, but rather to bring him in the garden, that means you are out. But the reason God did that, because he knows that men need food. And in the garden, you will find food. In the garden is where you will find comfort. In the garden is where you will find everything. And that's where men were able to live in the garden. If God was going to put men in the sky, perhaps we won't even survive. That's why we fly plane, but we don't live in the plane. We have to come down. And people need to get this straight. That concept needs to change, especially with Liberia. I understand now Ghana, Nigeria, Sierra Leone, and the rest of them, they have grasped the measures. That's why Ivory Coast is now engaging into more agriculture products, and they are exporting more. Right now, as I sit here, they are producing creams now. I mean, large quantity of cream comes from Ivory Coast, especially when it comes to cocoa butter and things, because they also produce those things. So what is happening now? You have an increase of job opportunity for people in that nation. And not only that, they are now working on making a chocolate factory. So instead of us going to Belgium as the world's best chocolate, we will be focusing very soon on Ivory Coast. And Ghana is still taking the tag the same way as Nigeria. Because all of these countries, they also invest into cocoa. You see? But when it comes to us, we have not yet grabbed that measures. We have not yet centered our mind. I think the measures we're still living into is to be able to order. Yeah, we call it order. Or we say import as a good name. But I'm telling you, it's a fake dream because importation only escalate your poverty and improve your low standard mind. There is no way you can be taking the money that is in your cupboard and you carry outside and give it to people and expect that money in a cupboard to grow. It can never grow. So if we are taking our money, which is our resources, and only sending it out to import at a cost, we are heading nowhere good. But when we saying it, we are being perceived as the no man or the no woman or even the low idea people because they have not worn the glasses of innovation in agriculture. They have not come to realization that all that they have been doing have mounted all to Liberians becoming backers. You know, it broke my heart a few days ago when the Indian government, Indian community had to carry 100 bags of rice to our praising. And that was a headline. Why? Because 100 bags of rice for us is like a glory. It's too much. All because we have put ourselves or we have worn the clothes of poverty to the point where strangers see us as poor. How many times are Liberian left and go to get food in India? How many times? Right now in India, the people there in India, they don't even have much. But you don't see that. Why? Because the people themselves have grabbed the meshes. That's why you see Indians everywhere trying to make life, trying to build their society, trying to build their economy. But us Liberians, even if you are telling them that are in power about this program, about agriculture, they see you like something is wrong with you. And that's why the institutions that are meant to have what it takes to bring the skills on the field have been left dormant. That's why the institutions have been forgotten. There is no light. But if you go to where the politics, the free talks, and people will wear their coats and stand there and just talk free talks and no implementation, they have no evidence of what they say. Those places has light. I tell you, because they want to be noted in vain. Because it's in vain. After 2-3 years of wasted talks, you have nothing to show for. I hope we will learn. I hope we will see this because we are not waiting for them. Yes. Whether they believe in our industry or they believe in what we are saying, we will not wait for them. We have to stand up and make them understand that we too are contributors. And this is it. I will leave you to continue. But before you continue, Sarah, I think online here we have our senior coordinators. Directors are here as well. Maybe they will want to just introduce themselves. Okay. Directors, Sarah, please come in, introduce yourself as the program continue.
Madam Abba A. Amundsen, thank you for giving me this time to actually talk to our people. I'm James M. Sumo Jr. I'm the country director for Abba Organic Farm Liberia Farmers Union. This is a great dream that actually this lady tried to actualize. There is a vision, and we can only done when we all join to work together in Liberia to make agriculture our priorities. Because you're like nothing. Because your citizen will always die from starvation, and starvation have many agents. That is, starvation can lead to chronic diseases, sickness, attacking the citizens, and because they're not eating the kinds of diets, and also frustration because they are not working to actually do what they want to do. They may die through frustrations and lot of convictions. So we are saying the only way that our country can deliver from this stage is agriculture. And we had one of our lecturers trying to narrate to us, to clearly explain to us the importance of agriculture, how agriculture is so sweet that when we involve in it, we will have our country improved. And what actually I thought of is bottom to top approach. Liberia now, if we want to develop Liberia, we use bottom to top approach. That is, we deal with the people from the rural area, and we start coming to the urban area. That's the only way we will actually exceed. That's the only way we can exceed, because the rural area is more dense. When it comes to those natural habitat, the ecosystems, what have you, So if we start to develop, if we start agriculture from the rural area to open farms to market roads, because I think when you listen to our lecturer, he spoke on rural development.
Mm-hmm.
And rural development, you need to open a farm to market road. All the alleys need to open.
Mm-hmm.
So that when the people get a cassava, the people get a pepper, the people get a bitter, they'll be able to bring it in the market freely. Now, as we're speaking, there are other agricultural products that the farmers are producing today, like pineapple, like cassava, like palm oil, but they can't take it to the market because there's no law. There's no law. So we have agriculture have everything, because when you engage agriculture, you will look at the farm to market rule. You will also look at that is the agribusiness aspect. That when people get a product, they should have a market day that they will sell it and get some money for themselves. People they can keep depending on government to do all. So government make them process reliance. Empower the people. They don't need much for you, but they only need the ideas and the support. You choose what, and this is what our organic farm is here to measure and go to reach the farmers. Now we are government, we're doing your work and doing your support so that we can reach all of the farmers in Liberia. It's a process, and we can do it because this is why we are sacrificing to do, so that we can produce our local food, the rice. We can produce a vegetable that our citizens will have food to eat, and we will have the kind of fat diets on our table. And when these things happen, our citizens will live happy life, and even the government will relax more and make more money, because all what the people producing it for you. Maybe you don't know. One of the farmers may stay in Liberia to say, yes, I agree. I will supply the entire GFK with food. But yes. So GFK, all those are sick in that place. Government just provide car so that car can come home and farm and take those food. They transport it to you. They transport it right in your warehouse. These are things we won't be hearing. And another person can stay out. They say all of the schools in Liberia, We are going to feed it so that the children will go to school, they can have something to eat. I mean, these are things we want to be hearing. It will help us a lot. We can't
Thank you.
keep depending on another country to feed us. So we need your support. And if those are following us, follow our social media platform and our YouTube platform, we are there. We have done numerous jobs. The results all are there. Follow us. We need your support in the process. And also we thank our lecturer for his clear education to us, because it's so good, it's so important in making agriculture practical, and that's what we want. We want practical agriculture. That is the only way Liberia will improve.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And so that is our country director there.
Extend.
Thank you. Thank you, director. And are you hearing us?
Yeah, good evening there, and good evening to our CEO, good evening to everyone there in Maryland, also witnessing us live on our YouTube channel on the Africa 24. We will say welcome, and I'd like to say thanks to our CEO for creating this platform where we can be able to inviting our citizens and that of the world the importance of agriculture. But before I go further, I would like to introduce myself, and I'm my cousin Jay Jackson, the director for the press about Organic Farm, Liberia Farmers Union. And we have the topic on the discussion today. Maybe people may look at it lightly, but it's not something likely. As you know that even the medicine that we even take in is from agriculture. So our CEO, our directors, even our professor at the institute, they have elaborated a lot. And we just want our people to just know that agriculture is the foundation to everything, to the society, to the world. Everything we do is just centered around agriculture. Because even the water that we even drink is from agriculture. So agriculture is everything around us. So I just want people to know that, and let us all work in creating more joy awareness, creating the avenue where people will be able to participate in the program, sharing the message out there, let them know that agriculture is all that we do. And the only way we have sufficient enough until we all can engage into agriculture. Because like what our CEO said, that the house we live in is centered around agriculture. Now, before you go to school, the first thing maybe when you will just have to engage into agriculture, because from the foundation or from the creation of mankind, it's all centered around agriculture. Because God did not make oil in the sky, He made oil right on the ground. And He formed the earth, He put everything into place, then He created man. And then He put us in the guiding. The guiding is agriculture. He said, woman cultivate, woman multiply. And then we should continue with that. So it is all centered around agriculture. So I just want the world to know that agriculture plays a major role to the society. So I think I will just stop there and I'll listen to our CEO. But I want to say thank you for this platform. Thank you for bringing this out, for creating this avenue that we all can be able to participate, that the world can know the importance of agriculture, that our people in Liberia here too can know the importance of agriculture, that the agriculture issue they have been taken lightly, we all should take it seriously, and so Liberia can be what it's supposed to be than what it is now. I will stop there and say thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Back to Professor. So yeah, Professor, it's all over to you now.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much. When the CEO was on the line explaining about agriculture, I captured one statement, and she said, education. Yes, education. If we want agriculture to grow in Liberia, we shouldn't forget about education. And they got one course in agriculture they call agriculture extension. Agriculture extensions is there, the extensionist is there to teach the farmers, how to make agriculture. But sad to say, many of the young ones, when they learn, everybody want to go sit in the office. Everybody want to go in the city. I don't know what wrong with extensions. So today now, for us to see the extension agent in each district, in each community, is very difficult. It's very difficult. So how our people will grow if nobody there to teach them about how to grow the very food that they are eating? Mind you, the way they used to farm way back there, it's not like that again because the land have been depleted. The land have been depleted because they farm every time, nothing there. Who should teach them how to make a farm so that they can get profit from that land? It's those ones that go to schools and learn the different methods, how to plant, what to apply. Sometimes the farmer they want me to farm, but nobody to teach them. They don't have the chemical that the fertilizer. But the very animals they have, the very chicken they have, they can use the chicken manure, the pig manure, the cow manure to make their farm. Who there to teach them? The extensionists, those who now go to the research center and learn about these things, how to apply them, which quantity to apply and to get this, is the extensionists. So if Liberia will grow, we need more extensionists that will go in a various community on the to the various farm to the farmers and teach them how to farm. If we do like that, yes, agriculture will surely grow. It will surely grow. And attend this program. The other organic farm, they get their extensionists. Like before this meeting, the meeting they had, I went there. I listened. They were asking the extensionists, discounted. What you doing? What plan you have? You see, when the information goes, the people will be developed. So not just to sit down in one office, then we talk plenty, no actions. This is time for Liberians to wake up and get on their feet, not just in the office, but community. We should take it from door to door, from farm to farm, to teach our people how to farm. If not so, pretty soon we will be left with nothing. As she was saying, how China grow? They start somewhere. India, you talk about giving up food. The people they had a land like, oh no, the people they have hill, they have mountains. What they play on our mountains, they play on our hill. The vast land we have here, when they come here and say, okay, this country is rich, but are we making better use of our land? No, the land is wasting. So this is the time now. Those that go to schools and learn the ABC and go back in the interior, go back in the villages, go back to our people and teach them how to farm. If we do that, Liberia will grow, Liberia will be developed.
Thank you, Professor. I just want to bring this recalling that was done in Lofa County, and some of the challenges that the people, farmers, face with. Maybe when we sitting here and we just talking, it seems like we just talking because we are sitting in good place or we have nothing to do and we are just talking. But we are going to show some evidence by what we are saying. And let this play. I hope we can get it play up to us. Yeah. Oh, I think I escalated it too much. Let me just delete it a little more. Okay. I want to bring it on stream. Let me get it to play. I hope I can get it to play. Okay. It seems like it's playing, but oh God, I wanted to play, but it just delay. Oh, I just wanted to get this information out there so people can see some of these things and understand why we are here. What are some of the hidden treasure that is there and people are still suffering? Imagine you are sitting on a diamond tree and I mean over a diamond mound, but you're struggling. Hold on, I can't get it to, I don't know why. The video is there, but it's, I think something I'm not doing well. Oh, bring it again, see? Okay. All right, so maybe I will leave it for now, but it's supposed to have played. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I'm not doing it the right way. Or is it playing somewhere and stuck? But however, we can still be talking while I'm getting it to come on. Because we're trying to share the stream. Let me get somebody to come and look at it as well. So while we're talking, some of the reasons why, oh yeah, Mr. Kamia, the network is going in and out and the time is fast spent. Uh, I'm trying to get somebody to come and look at it so that the world can understand what are we going through when it comes to this kind of situation. You see, people do not know the importance of agriculture and how much people put into things that they struggle into. So right now we are going to play the video and hopefully the video will play and that way people will have a better or a broader idea on how it is. Let me see if it can play.
Good morning. Let me change to all of you who want to come to this special interview with farmers in Pasagizia town. It's also district, Lofa County, and the Republic of Liberia. We are here to talk to farmers across, this region who will tell us problems they are faced with as farmers and how can those problems be handled. Many of them have made farm or have been making farm for so many years and they are still into a situation where they will need urgent help. So this morning we'll talk to one of our farmers here. She will tell us more about how she has been making farm, what are challenges she's faced with, and how can those challenges be handled. Good morning, ma'am.
Yeah, good morning. Lani.
I'm guessing you. And what's your name too?
My name is Yesawoye.
Yes, I will. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you for accepting to talk to us. So, tell us how long you've been making farm.
I'm making farm for 10 years.
For 10 years.
Yeah.
What farm do you make?
Yes, farm. Pepper farm. Yeah, the pepper farm. Yeah. Solar farm.
I can see pepper,
Yeah.
plantain, eggplant,
Yeah.
little boy, and other
So
things
yeah,
here.
we're always down there.
So these are things you produce.
Yeah.
But since you've been producing these things, what are challenges you've been facing as a farmer?
Thank you. The one who face it on, it was so good today. Come. Who having row? Who having market? And what we suffering for? We cry you for you to help us.
So when you make your farm
Yeah,
to get a market space to sell the proceeds,
yeah,
it's one big challenge you face.
yeah.
You
That's what we're suffering for.
all right. So you know, when you produce it, what do you sell? Since no market here.
Sometimes we pick here, a terati, all having it. I will bring the carry guinea, no press.
So I saw people this morning carrying goods from here to Guinea.
Yeah.
So when you carry the goods to Guinea, can the price be, as compared to the price you will sell with
No, the
sometimes in
press
Liberia?
more like your press more like guinea. But who say we suffer having car, guinea where far all the plane for our making can carry the material there. Who having car, we suffer for the car material. Who get market man.
So no market,
Yeah.
and no car to even transport your goods from here
Yeah.
to the nearby town in Guinea.
Yeah.
So tell us, how do you want these problems to be handled?
Now make it crying all your photo help up for the market can okay all car.
Yeah, so if this organization this organization called the About Organic Farm Liberia Farmers Union comes, and they say, or they want to help you with car.
Yeah.
How will you feel about that?
I feel fine, but
You feel fine about it?
yeah.
So thank you for talking to us,
Yeah.
and we hope to be talking to you. We hope to be visit in this town to talk to a lot of people about the challenges they are facing.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Yes, I did.
We have one of our mothers here as well, and she will talk to us about, the same thing, the challenges she has been facing as farmer. Let's say good morning, Mama.
Yeah, morning.
How are you doing?
All right.
You standing here, you frown. What is the problem?
The problem is first money is no kuchikola. The problem that we're facing here, very suffering here.
Okay. So, but before we go to the problem, what do you produce in the first place? You are a farmer. What do you produce?
Yeah. I made a rice farm,
Rice farm,
hello,
edo,
potato,
potato.
bread, pepper,
Mm,
and plenty and banana.
good. So all those things you can produce, where you can sell them.
That we can carry it again and no good press. They can't buy it. Because from here to Guinea, they play not far. And some people can come from Guinea, they can't buy it, but no good press. Sometimes we put it in car to carry buckets out and carry in Moravia. But that one, that's small money we can spend.
You spend plenty money.
Plenty money. At the same time again, we do have market. No market. And then what I suffer oil. And when we carry goods in Guinea, no good press. We really suffer. So that the problem that we get. So we want for you to help us.
Now, Ozan, so a lot of people watching you, they want to help you because there's a group also who want to hear you, hear the kind of problems you are facing, and how they can help you too.
Yeah.
So, how do you want the group to help you? And that's the About Organic Farm Liberia Farmers Union.
Want for them to help us. Sometimes we car to come face to face market here for all. So we can be in good peace. Because we don't have market here. And you take your market, you carry different place, no good price. And they want suffering oil. And they help, we want for them to give it to us.
So no good road, no market to sell your proceeds when you produce them, and no car to transport just in case the market is not available to take your goods to another destination for sale.
Yes.
No market, no car, and no good road. So thank you. You say your name again?
My name is Lopu G. Kolba.
Lopu G. Kolba. Thank you for talking to us again. So we say
no market yet. We can suffer here, but no benefit.
Okay.
So your help. We need market here.
So how long you been making farm?
2 years.
For
This year
12
making,
years now.
yes. This year made me 2 years making farm. And all.
So how you been making a farm? How you been, making a farm? What sustains you? When I say, I mean, how you been making a farm? Where you getting help from?
I can get pepper, water. Yeah, I get because of carb.
So that the small money that you can take, you made it next farm.
Yeah.
Just for you to be busy every year.
Yeah, but when you do it now, no good benefit. No good kind. When you harvest your rest, sort out your banana, your pepper. When you want to carry it inside before you reach, it is pop. Because no good can. Sometimes you can take it from here, you carry a bucket. They can't take it from bucket to go use is pop. So now the whole problem there. We need your help.
Okay. So how will you feel if someone bring car today and say, okay, this is for the farmers in Lofa County, and you will be taking your goods from here to
We can be
Monrovia.
happy. Happy. Yeah.
So thank you for giving us your challenges. And what message would you like to preach to NGOs who are watching and also the government?
I said we need your help.
Okay.
When you help, or we can be happy because our material will not be spoiling.
So thank you so much for talking to us. Your name again?
Younger W Ziba.
Younger W Ziba.
Yeah, I get my phone number here.
All right.
With me.
Thank you. We'll talk to you. So, folks, again, I'd like to say thanks to all of you who have just joined us on this live interview. And this is Liberia Farmers Union. And my name is Junior B. Kessley, conducting this interview. And right here we have who's one of the part of Liberia, Lofa County to be precise, and he will talk to us more about the challenges he's faced with as farmers and how can those challenges be handled. And so let's give ear to Mr. James Stanton to talk to us. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. I'm James Stanton, principal of Passagesia Public School. Nevertheless, I am a real farmer. But one thing I know about farmers in Liberia, they are the least because the production they make have no market and they don't even value them. That's one constraint. Second, who is promoting our farming activity, like giving our tools, material, like water pumping machine, fertilizer, and the technical know-how. There's nobody supporting us.
Okay, due to the time factor, we had to cut Mr. James. I forgot his last name here, but he is the principal, the current principal of the Pasakisia Jiang High School there in Pasakisia itself. That is in Lofa County. The county that is recognized as Liberia's breadwinner. One of Liberia's breadwinner. This is a county that heavily dominated by farmers. And as you clearly heard from the previous women and even the principal of that area is also saying just what is happening. Remember, the interview have not been 5 years later. This is a current interview, and you will be hearing more as we always come on the show. We will be giving you our daily update from the farmers themselves, speaking about the situation that we are here to talk about. So thank you again for being part of this program. So, Professor, we want to say once more, you are highly welcome. Due to internet, you went also. I know you just saw a little bit part of that video. So I just want to give you the opportunity to speak a little bit about it before we run out of time.
Thank you very much. Thank you. And I just heard a little bit, which is my younger. And what she
Yeah.
said she is right. What she said she is right about road. CEO,
Mm-hmm.
years ago, our yield, I went Tapeta,
Mm-hmm.
Tapeta in
That's
Lima County.
Lima County, yeah.
Yes, Tapeta. That road at that time, it was very, very ugly. Between Sakepie and Tabeta, we were coming. One shop was there, CEO. I saw
Mm.
it, not to see. That shop was filled with plantain, red and get rotten because of
Jesus.
no road. No road. Tabeta, no road. So these things are making the farmer weak again. No road, as the country director was saying that my first presentation I said rural development. If there is no road, it will be difficult for the rural people to be developed because they are there planting, they are bitter ball, they have pepper, they want to bring it to the market, but there is no road to the market, farm to market road, nothing. That planting get rotting in that shop.
Hmm.
And Nima people, they are making farm. They plant. The most Liberian vegetable come from there. The planting come from there.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, but there is
Mm-hmm.
no rule how the farmer will be developed. And again, Liberia, their ugly market system that making the farmer to feel very, very bad. That is this Gorbachev the non initiates in Liberia. The farmer will go and plant and harvest and bring it to the market. Marketers will come and take it from them with low price. And those marketers, they will group themselves. Okay, this one will buy it today, this one. Nobody should increase the price. They will agree. They take it from them little or nothing. Then they themselves now will be selling it in the market. So it's very, very bad. The Gorbachev business is very, very all over. You will see it. Like around here, they get the Swakoko market, and that Swakoko market on Friday. Those marketers will go soon and then deploy themselves to the roads, very road where the farmers coming from. They will take it from them free, low price. Then they themselves now will bring it in the market and pass it small, 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 small. And when you hear the prices, you will feel very, very bad. So these are things that are making the farmers to feel very, very bad. They are not it's not that they are not making the farm. They are making the farm that can help them to develop themselves and send their children to school. But there's no market. There's no market. That's true. My younger was saying that's true. I saw it with my eye, and we continue to see it. What can we do? What can we do? Those that are taking the lead, what can they do so that they can help the poor farmers? The person will farm months and bring it, you take a little money. They go home, they are vulnerable. It's very, very much bad. It's very, very much bad. We had to do something. More especially the department, which is the agriculture ministry, got to come in and help this little farmer, the poor farmer, so that they can realize something at the end of the month to share with their family. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Professor. And I want to use the opportunity again to call on the leaders, because all of these things are happening because there is no leadership in them. We believe where leadership plays a major role to the development of agriculture in Liberia and around the world. Exactly what these people have said are the same things that we have been experiencing for years now. How much more will the farmers wait for? How long will we always struggle? But yet we have money to import, but we do not have money to support. How can we change a situation when we do not take initiative for it? So it's so much helpful. That's why we say here the Aba Organic Farm Liberia Farmers Union, we have to come together in order for the world to understand the gravity of what's going on in the life of the farmers in Liberia. We will need to come together. The voices of the farmers needs to be heard. And we need to work together in this union, because if we do work together in this union, what it's going to do is that it's going to help us to transform the way we've been doing things into a bigger way. That will help us to influence the market and dominate the prices. Why are these Gobajo women doing this? Is because the farmers are vulnerable. They have nowhere else. They have no direction. They have nobody that advocate or connect them. And besides, they have no other way of selling. So what happens is that what those people have not gone through to understand why the farmers struggle or how they struggle to bring their goods, they just dominantly decide what they want and they go away with it. But coming together under this union, we're not only work with the farmers, but we will always work also with the marketeers. We will stand up and put a plan down. And we also can say today, this is what we can all offer. And we have to dialogue in that process. Because that when leadership will meet and that way people will be able to understand and work together as a team. But until we can come together, nothing is going to happen. So we are calling on those that are listening all around the world. Farmers, both in Liberia, let them come in. Let us work under this union, because this union will not just only advocate, but also strengthen the marketing system, that those crops that have been perishing will have a place. We have many ways we can transform those goods that have been perishing into goods that will be very necessary. We can produce things that the world will need, and even ourselves will need. A lot of people in Liberia, they are lack of a lot of vitamins. Why? Because they have no money to buy all of these things. And so these things that are spoiling can be processed, can then be able to be served on a table that people will have. It can be turned into drinks. It can be turned into another food. It can be transformed into something else. And that area could also be an area that will empower people and open job markets. That's why I always say, where there is no investment, there is no investor. You have to invest first. That way attract investors to come. You do not have nothing. How can investor come? So let us first come together and let us see the need. How much this has cost us being farming from one point to another and one area to another without coming together has cost us more harm than us coming together and rebuilding and restructuring the agricultural sector. Maybe when we come together, that will give ears to our leaders to listen to us. Maybe when we come together, we will influence the change that we really want. Maybe when we come together, our voices will be heard and must be heard. Maybe when we come together, we will not understand different ways and learn new skills. Maybe when we come together, we can then produce in a large quantity that can be exported from Liberia into the international marketing sector. We can open the international trade lines. Liberia is also part of Africa. And a lot of African countries are exporting to Europe, America, and the rest of the world. We too can do it. If we can see things made in China, made in Nigeria, made in this, we too can be able to produce refuse. So all we have been saying here is not against a particular individual, but against a society that is not listening or have not grabbed the new life. We need to transform our mindset. Liberia need us and they need us now. We cannot rely on international community to build roads and streets and bring electricity and come and farm and bring us money. No, we have to do one and the other people do some. We can rely on them for electricity, for water, for food, for clothing, and even for sleeping. So then where are we? But if we come together, I think we can be stronger together than divided we are. So this is how we would like to come to the end of this program. We look forward for your comments and share the message as much as possible. Be with us as we all work together for the transformation of agriculture in Liberia. And this can be a help to a society building, a new Liberia, a new day in the country called Liberia. Maybe this can be used as a start that will build us once more into that unity that we stand. On behalf of the Abba Organic Farm Liberia Farmers Union, this program is presented 24 hours on the YouTube. You can always go there and you can follow us. And the copy of it is going to be on our Facebook page, the Abba Organic Farm Liberia Farmers Union Facebook page. You can access it at any point in time. And please remember to share, because sharing may help us reach our goal. Together, we like to say thank you. And so, Professor, our time is fast spent, but yeah, with your 2 minutes, what will you say in that 2 minutes as your closing statement?
So we say again, thank you very much. Not much to say again because all have been said. I always say that we will not keep shout. We will continue to talk, talk, and talk again. Because if we don't talk, then our people will not get the messages and the change we want, we will not see it. So whether you in a classroom, whether you in an office, whether you in a studio, let's keep on preaching agriculture, agriculture. Maybe one of these days, the seed that we are planting, it will drop on the fertile land, that it will bear fruit. So we should not forget. We should continue to educate our people, and we thank this organization. They are doing great job going to that extent where there is difficult road. They are reaching there to people, asking them about the challenges they are going through and helping them. Liberia will get somewhere. If this program was there years back, maybe 10 years, 15 years, then we could say Liberia is changing. But we know Liberia will change because people are getting to know these things. So thank you very much, CEO. I just want to join my voice to the many voices and say thank you 100%. You are doing a great job, and don't get weak, please. We know challenges will come. Sometimes you will feel weak because of people that you depend to do certain things. They may not do it at the time. You will feel weak, but please don't feel weak. Continue to build the energy as you are doing. Continue to educate our people. And we know that your voice, it will drop on the fertile land where our people will get to understand the importance of agriculture so that we all can be together again as one, where again Liberian will be happy as it was before. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Professor. It's an honor having you on the show now and forever. We want to say thank you to you and your entire family, and we want to wish you a pleasant weekend. Thank you so much. And now we're going to be joined on the line to our country director and the director of the press to give their closing statements.
Thank you very much, CEO. I always call you our hero, because not my hero, but our hero, because we are in a situation now, in a very serious crisis, and you are the one that coming to our cry. You are the one that coming to us and to wipe our tears. So I always give you that first courtesy, and I pray that God should guide you, and we always pray that God should restrain you in the morning. Always that you think better about Liberia. You always think back at home, and then you always think about the agricultural sector, and always think about the farmers. So God will actually guide you in that direction. To our listeners, we also encourage you all, our farmers, don't feel weak. We are here. This is an organization for you, and we'll always like to hear from you, and we'll always be with you, so that we all can solve the biggest problem in Liberia. The biggest problem in our country is food, agricultural activities. It's the biggest problem, and it's very big, but it's not bigger than God, it's not bigger than us. We are going to handle it with you. So when we all stand together, we'll solve Liberia's bigger problem. But thank you. I'm James M. Sumo again. Even those that are in the diaspora, you can check on us on our social media platform, as I said. We're always there. And all of you, we need your support. We need you people to stand by us so that we can have this problem resolved. We can have a scalable and sustainable agriculture in our country. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Director. And so this is how we come to the end of the program. Your usual presenter is Madam Abba A. Anderson. And together we believe that agriculture can change the livelihood of our farmers and rebuild our society. And our appeal goes out to the international community, as well as our government of the Republic of Liberia, Dr. George Manuel Weah. And we hope to hear from you through the Ministry of Agriculture and other donors partners that will elevate this program and that the life of the farmers will change. So tonight, we like to say thank you for being part of this program and listening and sharing. And tomorrow, we are also going to be joined on this same platform in Grand Cape Mount County around 6:30. So 6:30 tomorrow, we will be listening to farmers calling from Grand Cape Mount County and airing out their own challenges. Together, we believe we can rebuild Liberia. Thank you and have a pleasant good night to you and your family. God bless us and God bless Mama Liberia. This is how we like to draw the curtains.
Welcome to Abak Organic Farm, Liberia Farmers Union. With Abak Organic producing high-quality food with low environmental impact, organic farming will play an essential role in developing and maintaining a sustainable food system in Liberia. To achieve this target and to help the organic sector reach its full potential, Abak Organic Farm, Liberia Farmers Union is putting forth an action plan for increased organic production in Liberia, including encouraging and supporting Liberians to go back to the soil and produce more food, negotiating and shifting local farm products for timely income benefits of farmers, working with farmers to grow more food, eat some, sustain their homes, and supply other parts of the world, training farmers to transition from manual to mechanized farming. In Abba Organic Farm, the Liberia Farmers Union, our mission is to ensure a stable supply of affordable food to increase and safeguard the income of Liberian farmers to keep Liberia and its rural areas sustainably vibrant. You can become a member of ABBA Organic Farm Liberia Farmers Union right now. Just dial 0880-547-543 or 0776-570-925 or 0886-199-299 or 0777-567777. Or you can directly contact our CEO, Abae Addison, on +447-943-523387, and you join immediately. ABBA Organic Farm Liberia Farmers Union, we are partners for good.
So we are partner for good. Until then, have a pleasant